Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you 2 new figures from DC Direct.
Yes.
So they are?
We have the Standard Edition Brainiac and the Platinum Edition Brainiac.
Wow. We want to say a great big thank you to
McFarlane Toys
for sending these to us for free to share with you today. So it looks like that one's going to have, like it's got the green face, green hands, and the other one looks a little bit more metallic.
Yeah, a lot of it's going to be, I mean, you can tell there's some differences, but a lot of it's coloring. But yeah, the head sculpt is definitely different on one than the other.
Okay, and then let's turn it around a little bit.
So these are both part of the Ghost of Krypton series.
Okay.
So that's going to be...
So they're going to both have that on the back?
Yeah. So that's going to be the comic book, and I'm sure that's going to be the
collector card. It looks, yeah, very cool. All right, let's go ahead and get these 2 out of their boxes and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, so here we have out of the box
the Superman Ghosts of Krypton Brainiac figures.
All right, so John's going to show off. They each come with the same comic, so he's just going to flip through and show you a little bit, just a few illustrations inside.
Okay, so yeah, these are cool. These are always really well illustrated. So there you can see some of the artwork in it. Superman.
Nice, very cool.
Here's Brainiac. So very cool. And this is 4 of 4. So each of the different figures will come with a different book in the set.
All right, and then we have these collector cards, which look just like the cover of the comic. And then you have a little data file on the back about Brainiac. His real name is Real Docs?
Real Docs.
Wow. Here's little known facts.
Yeah.
So they each are going to come with the same card. They each come with the same base, too. It's just a round base and 1 peg. And which one should we start off with first?
I guess let's start off with the Platinum Edition figure in the back.
All right. So here we go. We're going to have to slide these out of the way just so we can get a closer look. Whoa, look at that facial sculpt. He does not have pupils. It looks like he's got white eyes with red rings around, or pink rings around it. He's got some, or purpley, some magenta dots on his head. Some little nubs. And look at the side of him. Whoa, that's a lot of detail on the side of his face. He's got some really creepy looking teeth. Hopefully you can see the detail on there. And he's got more nubs on the back here. Black ones on his head. He does have all kinds of things on the back of him. Little bumps of some sort. I'm sure they have purposes. So you can see some of the detailing on the back. It's really cool with some really cool details inlaid there. All kinds. And then around the front we have silver with the purple going on. Look at this little hand coming over the shoulder. So he's definitely got some extra hands going on. And look, his body feels like it's like built like a scorpion almost. It's like arched. And then he has this, like, his chest bone sticking out, and some purple in there. So there's like black in the inner body. Now this looks like a darker gray. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. And then there's a lighter gray in between on the joints. This looks like it has a metallic sheen to it, the top of it, whereas this one looks more black with just a little bit of metallic sheen down the middle. And then there's his toes. Got 3 toes going on, claw toes. There's his green hand. There's just so much to show with him.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to show you everything. He's got some tentacles, I guess those are.
Yeah, and
coming off the back of there.
The Standard Edition figure is very menacing, but this one is just down like nightmare fuel.
Whoa, for sure.
He is definitely a disturbing looking figure.
Or do you want to show his articulation or wait for the other one?
We can just show off the other one, and then, because it's going to be the same articulation on both.
So let's see, and then I'll hold them side by side so you can see. But here's his metallic facial sculpt or helmet sculpt, robotic sculpt, however you want to put it. And look at the little like hexagons on the back of his head. There's so much detail in there. I'm hoping you are picking it all up, even all up in here, all on his arm, all of this, and it's got like a, I would say black wash, but like a dirt wash look to it, to kind of like age the metal, kind of give it that robotic look, like he's been through some battle. And then he's got the legs. He's got the same like kind of chest bone sticking out there too with the purple. He's got the same little hand, so, and the same kinds of feet. Let's look at all the metal going around. It's very cool. Both of them are very unique, even though they're the same, the same character. So look at all the details and bumps and grooves through there on that leg and then on his back. So I'm going to turn it around. All right, hand me the other one real quick and we'll just take a gander.
Yeah, it's crazy how, like, literally, I think it's pretty much, I mean, obviously you can place, because these all peg in the extra limbs, so you can kind of rearrange them to make it how you want. But, I mean, literally, other than, I think, the head sculpt and the coloring, it's pretty much the same figure.
Yep.
But with all that, like, they don't look anything alike.
Yeah, they don't. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let you show off his articulation.
Okay, so let's see. So first we can take a look at all this in the back. So all these little extra appendages and tentacles are going to pivot on their joints. So you can kind of move them all around. Even the extra arm here will rotate. It looks like it will extend. It actually looks like there's a joint there, but I've tried. It's either really stuck or it just looks that way. But you still have the it'll go up and down, or depending on how you position it on there, it'll move in different ways. And of course it'll rotate. Same with the shoulders. It actually he has like double elbows, and then the dual wrists, so they will rotate and then bend. And again, depending on how you have the wrist positioned on the point of articulation, you can change how it will bend. He has like a point at the waist, so he can twist back and forth. It just comes off. Of course, same thing on this. Then up here on the head, he will have articulation at the neck, and it will allow him to look down, look up, and of course, hold on. It will allow him to look up, look down, and of course, side to side. If we move all the arms out of the way, we can see he has articulation at the hips, and it will go forward and backward as well as side to side. The double knees, and then the ankles will turn, pivot, and roll, so you can really keep him balanced when you're posing with all these arms and stuff, to get some really cool action poses. But really awesome looking Brainiac figures, and glad to add them to our McFarlane Toys collection.
Alright, so there's one last look at
the Superman Ghosts of Krypton Brainiac and Platinum Edition Brainiac.
So we want to say another great big thank you to
McFarlane Toys
for sending these to us for free to share with you today. Thanks so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.